Alright, what's good YouTube? Coming at you with a deck profile for my World Chalice. I took to locals on Friday. This is the same exact build I took. We're going to be showing off the side deck as well, of course, because this was a tournament played deck, and this is really important as to why I was able to go X-0. So yeah, just start off with the main deck, of course, as per tradition. 3 World Chalice Guard Dragon. This card's absolutely nutty. I don't know why we would ever not play it at 3. You pitch it from hand to protect the thing, and then you banish it from graveyard to bring back a vanilla. The card's absolutely phenomenal. You bring it out with the cups effect, and you can link with it, and then just continue your play from there. Like it's so good. It enables so much stuff. I really love this card. It's like my favorite card in the deck. I like it more than Lee. Speaking of Lee, here's 3 Lee. She's a fairy. So when she's normal special, you can add a World Chalice monster from your deck to your hand, which is great. That includes like when the link monsters go to grave, you special the Lee too to get a search, like you get a card back. It's actually really stupid how much this card lets you float. And then when it's in the graveyard, you can pitch a monster to add it back to your hand. So it's a really good Brilliant Fusion target too. You send this in like Lazuli, and then Lazuli gets a vanilla back, and then you pitch the vanilla to get this back. So it's just really silly. And then we've got the 3 World Legacy World Chalice. This card does too many things. This card has too many effects. It has a Thunder King Ryo effect. When it's on the field, you can send it, and then it'll negate a monster from the extra deck. And then you can banish it from graveyard as well to add a World Legacy card. But the main thing is when it's normal summoned, and that's easier. I know it sounds like, oh, you're a tribute summon at level 5, but obviously, it's World Chalice. You shit out monsters and get all kinds of extra normal summons. When it's sent to grave, when it's normal summoned, you special summon out 2 World Chalice from the deck, which is completely ridiculous. It's like a Rescue Rabbit kind of effect. Really good. So those are the effect monsters for World Chalice, and of course, all the vanillas. Just all the vanillas, because we want World Chalice monsters to shit out. Even the shitty level 2, like we play her because she's a different attribute, and she's a World Chalice, and she's a vanilla. Like, it's just fine. It's just fine. You can open up 6 of these, and you can still make a board of Ib and Firewall, because of course you can. And then that's still withdrawing 2 cards. You drew 2 cards, and you get to go off more. So it's oh god, this deck. These monsters are ridiculous. I never thought like normal monsters would be so good. Like ever since like Dino Rat. Like the last time they were this good was like Dino Rabbit, or even like New Dinosaurs, kind of. Going off on a ramble. I'm so sorry. Of course, we got the 3 Gofu. This card needs to be hit. That's all I have to say. Like, this card just needs to be hit. It's completely disgusting. You special it, make the 2 tokens. I just hit the camera. You special it, make the 2 tokens, and then you just go off from there. It's really stupid. No effort required. The 1 Rescue Rabbit, because we are running so many vanillas. It's a really good card. And then the Lazuli, because we are running Brilliant Fusion, and when she's sent to grave, off the Brilliant Fusion, you get a normal monster back, which is great, because you get to basically pretty much go even when you activate the Brilliant Fusion, because you make a monster, which makes up for the card that you spent from your hand, and then you get 1 back, so it's kind of like going, you pretty much go even. And then, of course, the 1 Maxi, because this card's just disgusting. I still wonder if that card's going to get banned. I don't, the more I think about it, since I did it from I talked about it in the ban list video, I guess I don't really want it to go get banned. I think it's fine at 1. But it was kind of fine at every other status it was too, so I don't know. Anyway, 3 Brilliant Fusion, of course, because like I said, we had the Lazuli. You send Lazuli and Lee, and then you make Seraph Knight. Keep in mind, Seraph Knight's extra normal summon does not stack with Imduk. Unfortunately, that is a thing, but it's basically just a way to get more resources onto the board and get more stuff. We got the 2 World Legacy's Heart. It's kind of like Dark Factory. You add 2 World Chalice with different names back from your graveyard to your hand. You can also recur like the Link monsters and stuff, and then you can banish it to protect Link monster from being destroyed by battle. A linked Link monster. It's a little, the last effect's a little silly. I think they could have made this like a little better. Could have just said Link monster. It would have been fine. Then we got 2 Painful Decision. This is really just to help add more World Chalices to the hand. I started off not liking this card at all, and then I played it more, and I fine-tuned the deck. And I wound up liking it a lot more than I did beforehand. Pretty good card. Takes me back to like the Metal Foes days. I say takes me back, it was like a few months ago, but it's still silly. Then we got the 2 Unexpected Die, of course, and in relation to that, the 1 E-Telly, just to help start off more combos. And then we have the 1 Foolish, the 1 Soul Charge, Mind Control, and Raigeki for just solid 1-ofs. Mind Control. I still say this card's like stupid for Link decks. You just take their stuff and then you do stuff with it. I took like Time Lords with it and linked with it. It was kind of funny. Guy was pissed. And then the one Solemn Warning, of course, because the card's just amazing. And the one World Legacy Landmark. I decided to try this out and it paid off pretty good. Basically, you can banish a World Legacy monster in your hand, so you banish like an extra copy of the cup, because you will wind up with those. You could just search it out with Lee after Lee specials herself. And then you just revive any 2 monsters from your graveyard. So you just bring back like Ningrisu, Firewall Dragon, Topologic, just stupid stuff. So that's why I play that. It's pretty good. It makes use of a resource in your hand that you normally wouldn't be able to do stuff with. And once again, I put cards upside down because I am a legend. But yeah, that's the main deck. If you notice, I'm not running the Venus engine. I didn't like. I played it for like a week straight. I played the Venus engine for like a week straight. I didn't like it. I found it really bricky, and I found the deck was running fine, much better actually without it. So I mean, if you like the Venus stuff, go for it. But I didn't like it. I found the deck was bricking a lot. Onto the extra deck, we got my boy Ningrisu. This card's so fucking stupid, guys. You resolve the draw 3 ever since Seagok got removed. You resolve the draw 3 almost every single time. Like, there was not a single game on Friday that I did not resolve the draw 3. It was ridiculous. We got the 2 Aurum, of course. I would run this at 3 if I could, but there's just no room. But typically, I don't even go with the second one. He's just so good. He revives that thing, and he becomes 23 when the cup is in the graveyard, which is really good. A lot of people keep mixing this up. They think he gains 300 for every World Chalice. No, he gains 300 for every World Legacy. Please keep that in mind. He's going to be 2,300 at most. And then, of course, the 3 Ib. One of these is coming out for a Proxy Dragon, I believe. But she's still so good. She's not as a pain in the dick to get out as I thought she was. She was actually a pain with the Venus engine, because you had so many fucking lights on the field. You couldn't actually make Ib. But you know, you just run plain World Chalice. She's easy as fuck to get off, especially if the cup goes off and gets the 2 monsters. So she's really good. I really like her. You know, she just protects your stuff, and they have so much trouble getting over her. Like, she's only 18 and they can't even kill her. It's so silly. And then, of course, to round off the World Chalice Link monsters, we got the 3 Imduk, who's just the best. He's like the MVP next to Ningrisu, I feel. Really, really solid Link monsters. I love these guys. They all recur stuff from the hand. You know, when they go to the grave, you special summon a World Chalice from the hand, and then you can like special summon Lee, and that goes off, or you know, just more vanillas from the hand, etc., to do more combos and stuff with. On to generic links, we have the 2 Firewall Dragon and the 1 Topologic, of course, because these are the best Link 4s in the game. These are only Link 4s, actually, really. Cards are absolutely nutty. Topologic is so stupid. This card it's actually just unfair, I think. This card is just retarded. Firewall gets you back some more resources or bounce their stuff. You have Firewall and Ib on your field, like, just linked together, and they just have a bad time trying to get rid of it. It's so dumb. And then, yeah, Topologic, like I said, is just one of my favorite Link 4s that we have in the game. So stupid. The card's just stupid. You just do damage and you wipe their board. Because, of course. And then the 1 Gaia Saber, I never made this, so you could run like Decode Talker, but I think Gaia Saber is a little more lenient as a Link 3, and especially as like a building block, because you can use any monster. You can use the vanillas, you can use Gofu tokens, and the 1 Link Spider, of course, because we're running plenty of vanillas, and we are running Gofu. And for the last card in the extra deck, ooh, tokens, the 1 Gem Knight Strath Knight. Now onto my side deck, because this was very important. I sided 2 Zaphion. This card is basically just fuck True Dracos.txt. It's so stupid. They can't really deal with it, and then they just shuffle their whole back row back in. And then if they do manage to get rid of it, you draw a card. So it kind of just punishes them for even dealing with it. And you could still you can special a bunch of stuff and make a board of Link monsters, and they just play this, and then they are very upset. So it's just really good card. I recommend 2 of this in every side deck right now. 2 Ghost Ogre, 2 Gamma Seal, 1 My Body as a swag to protect your board, Dark Holes for extra board wipes, MSTs for some back row hate, Heavy Storm Duster for more back row hate. Imperial Order, because you can get away with just only activating Brilliant Fusion, or like only activating like one World Legacy's Heart, and you can turn it off with Ingrisu if you really have to, because you can just send this and then send their card, and then the one Torrential because more board wipes. But yeah, guys, that was the side deck. It was really helpful. Like Zaphion was clearly like the MVP of the side deck. I didn't really touch most of this. I saw it in the my body and the Gamma Seals a bit, but like Zaphion was definitely like the MVP of that day. Like this card's just stupid. But yeah, guys, that is my World Chalice deck profile. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And yeah, leave a comment down below. I really love this deck, guys. Like I really love this deck. It's like probably my new favorite, honestly. I love the art. I love how it plays. I love the drawing cards and the resource recursion and all the searching and all the different stuff you can do. How all the different cards, like they just melt, they blend so well. It's just so cool. I actually want to try. I do want to try the World Chalice True Draco variant, though. I have been picking up True Draco stuff. Nothing too crazy, because I'm pretty sure Masterpiece and Diagram are going to go to 1, but that's manageable in this deck because you can just play other stuff. But yeah, take care, guys, and leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think, and I hope you guys like this deck profile. I hope it helps you figure out maybe your World Chalice build if you were having trouble with it. And yeah, check out my Patreon. There's a link in the description, and be sure to click an ad and all that crap. Take care, guys.